Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome Bob Chvatal, the CEO of GoExceed. After serving as VP of Sales and Senior Vice President of GoExceed for 18 years, Bob was recently named the CEO. Based in Illinois, GoExceed's mission is to provide customers with a simple, streamlined process from start to finish, while supplying the most aggressive pricing and highest level of service. Not even close to your typical wireless expense management suite. They guarantee to save your business 15 to 30% on annual wireless spend. But Mobile X is so much more than saving money. It's a complete package. Bob, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you on. Well, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about GoExceed? Who are you? What do you sell? To whom? And why do you stand out against the competition?
Yeah, so I'm Bob Chvatal. I'm the CEO of GoExceed. I've been running the company for the past 3 years, and it's been official in the last couple months. Our company is absolutely incredible from a culture perspective. We have some of the best minds in development. We have some of the best technology in the world. And so the goal for our organization is to help clients solve problems by reducing cost and reducing the amount of work it takes to manage cell phones and mobility. We are very different in many ways, but some of the key things that really help drive such a high close rate, which is around 85%, is that we don't change carriers. So if a client is working with Verizon or AT&T, we actually save them money on their existing carrier. We actually integrate into their back-end infrastructure, so they don't really have to change what they're doing from a process perspective. And then because we're able to launch our technology so quickly, they can actually kick the tires and test it before they buy. So they drive before they buy, which goes really well with your jacket. And ultimately, at the end of the day, the proof's there. And we're been ultimately successful, and we're 100% for the channel, which has been a great compliment.
Nice. Great answer. Great recap, man. I love that. There's such a huge need in mobility for sure. Well, I kind of want to sidetrack for a second here, because when I was doing research and getting to know you on LinkedIn and other social media, you recently posted a heartwarming tribute to your father on LinkedIn. In that post, you mentioned that your father showed you through example, not words, that there's no shortcut. The faster you earn success, the quicker you can lose it. Please elaborate on that, man. I thought it was a really good post.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's been a difficult time. So I lost my father a couple months ago, and we were in the transition of me acquiring the company so we could retire, and he passed away just a couple days after. But I am super grateful for the opportunity. Not only that he was my dad, but I got to work with him for 18 years, which I got to spend a lot of time with him. I talk to him every day, so that's been kind of the hard part. I actually went to send him a text afterwards. I'm like, I forgot, that's just not going to happen. But the cool thing is that I did learn a lot. And one of the things I learned is that, it's a famous Mike Tyson quote, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face. And what I realized is that every time that we felt like we figured it out, or we knew the right path, you would get crazy things like COVID, or you get 9/11 or the housing market crash, right? And so the ultimate lesson is that, is as much as you figured it out, you don't control all the outcomes, right? And so the key is to really just build yourself up as a person, become a really good person, treat people like humans, make sure that people are getting better, not just as as an employee, but as a person. And then as these crazy things come up that are out of your control, or challenges that you run into, you're just really well prepared to deal with it. And ultimately, what happens is you just become a grinder, and have the experience and the knowledge, and you're prepared to take on that task.
That's great, man. I love it. Sorry about your dad's passing, but sounds like you've got a lot of great memories, and he lives on through you and your business character and the business and the culture and all that. So congratulations. That's really cool. Well, Bob, last question. There's thousands of sales partners in the indirect sales channel that are watching this interview. They all have numerous customers that trust them for their guidance and judgment. What do you tell those sales partners?
I love this question because, there are some really amazing, successful resellers in the marketplace. And what I would say to them is like two things. If you're not selling mobility today, you're going to in the future, right? With 5G coming down the pipe and with the speeds, there's going to be so many applications that are coming out that we don't even know of, right? And then on top of that, you're going to see a lot of cannibalization on the traditional wireline. You're also seeing mobility get into more of the cybersecurity with the MDMs. And then for partners that are already selling mobility, it's great, but it's very challenging. And a lot of people kind of avoid it because it's been such a difficult task. The carriers and working with them and make it somewhat challenging just because of the sheer size. So ultimately, what I would say is that the industry is going to grow at 70%, right? Our solution has an 85% close rate. We make it easy so that you could sell it. It gives you residual-based revenue, which is fantastic, but it also protects your flank and opens up other opportunities to sell all your other items in your portfolio. So I would love an opportunity just to set up a demo with our channel director team, which is Mike and Eric, and we could walk you through how it could be a great complement to your existing business.
Love it. Love it. Great wrap up right there. Well, Bob, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, and I know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a fun little known fact about yourself?
Yeah, so I was thinking about this, is always trying to figure out what makes you exciting. And one of the things that really stood out is that I'm going to be married 20 years this year, which is hard to believe how fast time goes. And so I'm married to my lovely wife, Mary. I have 4 lovely children. One's a freshman in college. He just finished. My son's a senior. And a cool story with him is that he actually just qualified for to go downstate for senior high jump. He actually high jumped 6'4", which is pretty cool. And the long and the short of it is now that he's, not only makes fun of me because he's a little bit taller than me, but he could actually physically jump over me. So super blessed with the family, super blessed with the marriage. And that's really, again, the overall theme of our company is that, you got to drive to be a good person and have a great company. It's all tied together in one.
Absolutely. That's a mic drop right there, man. I absolutely agree with you on that. Well, hey, Bob, thanks a lot. I know you're really busy. Thanks for taking time out to be on the Top Gun show today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And congratulations on your success. It's been fantastic. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And thanks for watching, everybody.